Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of Blue Hawaii. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guide 365. Okay, Blue Hawaii is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Paramount. It comes in a standard edition available at your online retailers. Now, when it comes to the film itself, I am an Elvis fan. Definitely more on the singer side than the acting side, but I have seen a couple of his films. Viva Las Vegas, Jailhouse Rock, Blue Hawaii, but largely I'm very unfamiliar with his work. I know a lot of the films are kind of just, it's Elvis in a role, you know, it's just Elvis. But when you do sit down and watch them, they're very enjoyable. It's got that early 60s feel to it, specifically Blue Hawaii. Of course, I love the location. And, you know, Angela Lansbury as his mother, it's funny, I didn't even make that connection until many years later that, you know, the great Angela Lansbury. But yeah, it's, what can I say? It's a fun Elvis film, lots of great musical moments. The man had an incredible voice. I think really, it's a fun film. It's that, you know, Technicolor spectacle kind of movie from the early 60s. And there's a lot to enjoy. Good song and dance numbers. You know, the acting is what it is, but it's still fun. If you're an Elvis fan, you know, you probably are very familiar with the movie, but, you know, check it out anyway if you haven't seen it. And you know, watching this now, it kind of encourages me to go and watch some of his other films. You know, maybe broaden the library. Maybe we'll see them on 4K one day. Who knows? But yeah, you know, Blue Hawaii, it's fun. It's really good. And, you know, the king of rock and roll, you know, just awesome. So yeah, check it out. All right, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment. But first, let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of Blue Hawaii from Paramount. As part of the Paramount Presents line, so you get the special packaging. Artwork, it's fine. It actually has a very 60s feel to it, so I think it works. And then we have the back, the spine. And then we open up and we get the original poster. And interior, pretty much the same. And then we have some artwork on the discs. And then some interior art on the case. You know, the final scene of the movie. So, yeah, I like it. It's really good artwork overall and nice packaging. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Blue Hawaii on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 2:35:1 aspect ratio with native 4K resolution and graded with both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. According to the release, the film was given a 4K 16-bit restoration from the 35mm negative. The opening title sequence was rebuilt from original film elements and new text was created for this part of the film. It appears that Paramount's DNR triggerman was kindly off when this transfer was created because thankfully film grain looks very filmic. Of course, it appears slightly heavier in the beginning, but throughout the film it stays fairly consistent. The source is pretty clean overall, but I did notice occasional specks appear from time to time. Aside from that, the restoration did its job well. Technicolor always seems right at home on 4K, and this film is no different. The Hawaiian tropical setting was made for the HDR and Dolby Vision gradings. The landscape and vistas are breathtaking visually, lush blues and greens at every turn. The often colorful Hawaiian attire is also very striking to look at. Skin tones look healthy, makeup more vivid, and Elvis's red car round out a wonderful boost of color. Black levels are pretty solid with no problems to report. Night scenes never hit inky black levels. Many of those sequences are the typical day for night, as many films shot during that time were. And details receive a very appreciable bump with this 4K disc. Textures produce marvelous depth, with close-ups benefiting the most. Once again, clothing gets an enhancement here that you can practically make out the smallest fold or wrinkle in the fabric. Blue Hawaii on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a newly created Dolby True HD 5.1 audio mix. For an early 60s film, I found the 5.1 to be very enjoyable overall. There is a good bit of surround activity sprinkled throughout the movie, some dynamic ambience and musical cues that aren't typical from many films of this era. Speaking of music, this being an Elvis film, it's well presented with this new audio track. Vocals, singing and otherwise, come through clean and clear throughout the movie. The low end is average, mostly kicking in slightly during musical moments. It's nothing aggressive, but I don't think anyone expected it to be. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Blue Hawaii on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A-. It's great seeing Elvis on the 4K format, and I feel Blue Hawaii is a solid choice for the first film. The tropical setting looks fantastic visually, and Dolby Vision brings out colors beautifully. If you're looking for an upgrade from the Blu-ray, you can definitely buy this one with confidence. For the audio presentation, I'm going to score this one a B+. The Dolby True HD 5.1 is a nicely presented mix. Musical cues sound great, with fun surround activity engaging the listener. This classic Elvis flick is a solid listening experience. So that is my review of Blue Hawaii on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.